What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a couple days since I posted a video, but I really wasn't feeling good. I was gonna post this video over the weekend, but yeah, your girl was under the weather. Plus I went to the beach with my son during the week and I was burnt like a lobster, like a red tomato, and I was not about to come on camera with them red arms. So yeah, it was like a rough week. But I'm back, and today I'm going to be trying out some monomers from Saviland. They sent me over this 6-piece colored monomer set, which I thought was really cool and different from what I've been receiving lately. As you guys know, I've said it a few times in my other videos that I really like acrylic. That's like what I learned to do nails with. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It comes with 6 different colors and they are 30 milliliter bottles. And the cool thing about these is that you can like mix them to make other colors. So yeah, this is what the little bottle looks like. So they're definitely a decent size, plus monomer is pretty expensive. So yeah, you definitely get a lot for your buck in my opinion. And I did forget to show you the back of the bottle, but here it is. And these are MMA free, so no worries on that. I'm not gonna lie, they do have a strong scent. I use Mia Secret on a normal basis, so they're pretty much comparable to that. So if you use Mia Secret, they're about as strong as Mia Secret. That's pretty much all I could say. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just start swatching all the colors. I'm gonna start by swatching the yellow color, which is AL03, and I'm swatching each color with clear acrylic and white acrylic. So if you use them with clear, you get like a jelly look, and then if you use them with white, you get a more opaque, like solid color, which I think is really cool. So you have options, and like I said, you can mix colors. Like you can mix yellow and blue and get like a lime green color, or you can mix like red, blue, and yellow and get black, and so on. I didn't do all that in this video because we would be here all day, but I'm just like swatching the basic colors just so you can get the gist of it. Of course, if I do use them in another video, I'll get more into the mixing and all of that stuff. But yeah, the orange color is AL02. One thing I can say about these though, they are very nice and pigmented, but do not spill these on anything. Put a lot of paper towel down when you're using them. The color in these is very like, how can you say, like very rich. So if you spill it on anything, it's gonna stain. I had like my mat, and I was trying to like save time, so I poured like the monomer into the cap so that I can swatch them for you guys, and I ended up spilling a little bit onto my mat. Normally I can like wipe stuff off with like acetone or whatever, but yeah, it was not coming off, so just be careful with that. But they are really nice, and I just like the fact that you can like make your own colors and everything. It's really nice. By the way, the purple shade is AL06, the blue is AL05, and now I'm swatching the green, which is AL04. I decided to use the yellow color in this video just because it gave me like a nice spring vibe, especially because when I swatched it with the white, it turned like to a pastel yellow, which really reminded me of spring. And then the last one I'm swatching, which I didn't have enough room for on the other like set of swatches, is AL01, and this is like a reddish color. And then when you swatch it with the white, it's kind of like a pinkish red color, which is really pretty. So yeah, I really do like all the colors, and I will leave the links to the kit down below in the description box if you guys are interested. But yeah, these are all the swatches, and I did swatch them with glittery white acrylic because I didn't have a solid white, but you get the point. I mean, you can use whichever one you want, but these are all of the colors like after they're dried. They're definitely really pretty, and I do like the fact that you can mix them and make them a lot brighter. So yeah, it's definitely a fun little kit. And now I'm just gonna jump right into the tutorial. So I'm gonna be doing this set on my practice hand because I'm giving my nails a break. And don't mind my band-aid, I actually really don't have that bad of a cut on my hand. It's really small, but I figured you guys would not want to like be zoomed into my like little cut like while I'm doing nails, so I just decided to cover it until it like heals. It's like really small, but I don't know, I figured it would be like really cringy to leave it like without being covered. I don't know, maybe I'm weird or maybe not. Anyways, I did apply like those long stiletto tips to my practice hand off camera. I do have those linked under my Amazon store, and I just like cut them down and shape them up. And like I said, I'm going to be using the yellow, but I'm also going to be using it with the white and the clear. So I'm kind of going to be using both. And I'm also using some glitters from Acrylic. I will leave all these linked down below with my discount code as well. Acrylic's been coming out with like so many kits lately. Like I kind of lost track of which kit they're from or whatever, but all that will be in the description box. I just can't think of it right now because I'm using like a lot of glitters from them from different kits. So I'm using these butterflies. It's like a little butterfly glitter mix. It's super cute with like all different color butterflies. I'm also using some pink glitter from that like colorful glitter set that I showed you guys. So first I went in with the pastel yellow with the white on the nail bed and kind of like faded it down into the tip like an ombre, and I'm using the clear with the yellow to pick up like the glitters and stuff. So as I'm placing them on the nail, the tip is also turning to like a yellow jelly color, if that makes any sense. I'm also using these little dried flowers from a cart. I just kind of broke them apart with my fingers, and I'm placing them in between the butterflies. I really wanted this to be like a really springy set, like with the yellow and everything like that. And I also wanted to like add a little touch of designer like YSL, because I haven't really done YSL nails yet. And I don't know, they just give me like a springy like YSL bag type of vibe. I don't know, I just really like the way they turned out, especially with the flowers and everything like that you could see between with the jelly and everything. So yeah, as you can see, I'm taking the pastel yellow, which I'm just using the white with that and fading it down into the tip. And now I'm going in with some of the butterflies, just using some of the clear with the yellow monomer and picking them up and just like making sure to spread them out, like kind of make them face the right way. I just don't like when they're all like upside down. It kind of looks weird to me. After that, I do go in between the nails with like the pink glitter and some of the flowers. On this nail, I'm going to be using the clear with the monomer, and I'm going to be placing like majority of the color like towards the nail bed area and kind of like fading it down a little bit into the tip, kind of in a slight slant. And then I'm going to be picking up some of the pink glitter and placing it across the nail, then adding in some more of the flowers. And I do use the scissors a little bit to cut the flowers because I did find that breaking them apart with my fingers was kind of just like shredding them. When you use the scissors, you get more of a whole flower. So I was kind of like going back and forth between the whole flower and then just like pieces of it, if you get me. So yeah, I'm applying majority of the flowers towards the tip of the nail. And while all doing this, I'm using small beads of the clear and the yellow monomer to pick them up. So like I said before, the tip is getting like a tint of yellow, giving it like that jelly vibe. On the pinky, I'm going to be doing a marble, so I'm using the white and the clear to do the marble. So I'm just like going back and forth between the colors. I am working with them wetter than usual so that they blend better together. I find that they blend way better when you work with the colors slightly wetter. So I'm just adding a little bit of the pastel yellow and then going in with the jelly color and just like blending the colors into each other. After that, I'm going to be placing some butterflies towards the tip and some of the dried flowers. Now I'm just going to go ahead and encapsulate all the nails. I'm using just regular clear acrylic for this, my Mia Secret and my Mia Secret Monomer. I was thinking about encapsulating all the nails with like the yellow jelly color, but then I thought like the nails would have too much of a yellow cast to them and it would kind of like drown everything out and kind of like ruin the look. I only wanted like a really light jelly color to the nails, so yeah. If you don't have like regular monomer, what you can do is apply your glitters down first and then like encapsulate everything with the jelly color so you'll still see the glitters through. But since I kind of like use the solid color and the jelly, encapsulating them with the jelly color again would kind of just make the look weird, if you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, that's why I'm encapsulating them with clear. So I'm doing my 3 bead method, of course. I feel like this is the best way you can get a really good apex. Of course, I don't always go in with 3 beads. Sometimes I need to add in more, but you get what I'm saying. This is like a good way to like start and then just move from there. In my opinion, I feel like you get a really good apex. So yeah, my first bead, I place it more towards like underneath the small line, but kind of more towards like the bottom half of the nail to build the structure at the tip of the nail. Then the second bead is like at the small line where I would start building my apex, and then of course the cuticle bead where I would like further build the apex. And like I said, I feel like you get a pretty decent apex that way. And also wanted to mention that I do like drain the liquid out of the back of my bead a little bit before I place my bead down because Mia Secret is pretty runny. I heard that you can place like a couple drops of acetone into your monomer if it is a little bit runny too. I haven't really tried that yet, but I've heard that from other nail techs. But I kind of just drain the liquid out a little bit. It's just like faster, especially when I'm filming or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna move on to the filing. Alright, so now I'm just going to start shaping up the nails. I'm using the McCart Jean Beer nail drill with a 180 sandy band, and I'm just going to be smoothing over the nails. They're not like super thick or whatever, so I'm just going around the cuticle and smoothing over the whole nail and like filing along the sides and underneath the nail just to smooth them out. On my practice hand, I kind of have to hold the nail down so that they don't fall out. It's just easier that way. I don't really glue these on because, you know, the nail beds get damaged. Even though this hand is pretty messed up as it is, it's kind of old. I do need to get a new one. But yeah, I'm gonna like save my money because this one is pretty much kicked the bucket. Now I'm going to take my hand file and shape up the nails. I'm doing a long coffin shape as usual. So I'm debulking the middle of the nail right now. So that's not like super wide in the middle. Yeah, I hate that look where it's like super wide in the middle and then the tip is really narrow. You never want to go ahead and angle your file and like start filing like that. You always want to file straight just to get like that bulk at the middle of the nail, as you can see. And then you take your hand file and angle it in and file to get like your desired like tip. So if you want a really narrow tip, you just keep filing it in, and obviously if you want a wider tip, you would file it in less. And I also do file the free edge. I go like straight across, but I'm holding my file at an angle so that I get that nice like straight shape. Or you can like hold your file up and down and file like that, whichever you prefer, but hold it at an angle like this. And after that, I'm just going to buff over the nails. You want to do that to smooth out the nails so that they're free of like any scratches or anything before you go ahead to do your nail art or like your top coat. And to finish up, I'm going to be using these designer nail stickers that I got as a gift when I purchased some kawaii charms from Trendy Nail Supplies on Instagram. They're like holographic silver little designer stickers. So I'm using the YSL ones. I just wanted to do like an all YSL set. And yes, I was deciding very long on where I wanted up like the nails too much. I just wanted like that nice touch. So yeah, it took me a minute to decide where I wanted to put them. I was just kind of like thinking of things as I go along, but I finally figured it out, and I do like the way they turned out. It's just the right touch, you know, it's very springy and cute in my opinion. After that, I'm just going to top coat all the nails with Macart top gel and place some like cuticle bling into the gel. Of course, if you're doing this design on yourself, use something with a stronger hold like a bling gel. I always say that. I just do this because it's a fake hand, so it really doesn't matter how strong the hold is. I mean, it's not going anywhere anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much all. After that, I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. And that is it. It was a really simple set. I really do like these monomers. I think it's really cool that you can use like colored monomer and just clear acrylic and get like any color. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. I post nails tutorials and reviews every week. And yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on there because I always post about my upcoming videos on there as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you guys.